go to Kennebunk, Maine, shall we? Where Emmy and Peabody award-winning comedy writer Jim Earl is standing by.
Hello.
Hello, Jim Earl. Jim.
Hello, David. David Feldman.
Is this Jim Earl?
Well, of course not, David. This is Senator Susan Collins of Maine.
Oh, my God, it's Senator Susan Collins of Maine.
At long last. It's been such a long time.
I can't hear you over the laughter.
It's been such a long time, David.
Yes.
But Jimmy can't come to the phone right now. He's busy dipping my husband Tom's lobster roll in the Purell.
Senator Collins, why are you against additional relief funding? Don't you think people need more money to fight this terrible pandemic?
Well, I support prompt additional funding. It seems premature to be considering a package of this size. Speaking of premature packages, I never should have considered. That's why I have so many children. When my husband gets off me, rabbits shake their heads and say, "Wow, that was quick." While we're on the subject, David,
Yes.
What's the difference between a moose and a pimp?
I don't know. What is the difference between a moose and a pimp?
Oh, so you're the one.
Senator, please tell us about that harrowing incident inside our nation's capital when you felt your life was in danger.
You mean when Jerry Nadler shit his pants in the elevator?
No, that other harrowing incident.
Oh, when he shit his pants at the salad bar?
No, not that one. I'm talking about when the rioters invaded the Capitol.
So am I.
You're saying he shit himself at the salad bar? He had time to shit himself at the salad bar while the insurrection was going on. What was Jerry Nadler doing at the salad bar?
He was shitting his pants, you idiot.
No, why was he at the salad bar when there was a riot happening?
It was the only safe place in the building.
Oh.
Those people are deathly afraid of broccoli.
When did you first feel in fear for your life, Senator?
Oh, a senator had just started speaking when all of a sudden the Capitol Police burst in and removed Vice President Mike Pence from the chamber.
Wow, that sounds scary.
Yes, they had orders to remove him from any chamber he might get too close to.
Any chamber that he might get too close to.
Yeah, oh, get your mind out of the gutter, David. I'm not talking about the sacred room of the Senate. I'm talking about his wife's sacred hoo-ha.
Karen's hoo-ha.
Yes, Karen's hoo-ha. Shortly thereafter, Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell were also rushed away into a safe room where they French kissed one another and suckled out at the teats of a pregnant moose.
They suckled at the teats of a pregnant moose. I don't
That's
think that.
what I said.
I don't think that really happened.
No, but it's the only kind of story the people in my state will believe. After all, they're not geniuses.
No,
Their
they're
other senator is named Angus.
And what happened then?
Well, my first thought was that the Iranians had followed through on their threat to strike the Capitol. But I later rejected that idea on the basis that it wasn't nearly offensively stupid enough. Then, just then, a police officer took over the podium and said the entire perimeter of the Capitol had been breached by slobbering racists and knuckle-dragging miscreants hell-bent on destroying our democracy. But enough about the insurance lobby.
Please go on. This is actually riveting, Senator. Please go on.
Someone shouted, "Watch out! Watch out! The doors to the press gallery are unlocked!" In a split second, the courageous Todd Young of Indiana, who had served in the Marines, threw himself in front of me and Senator Lisa Murkowski just as the New York Post was about to Photoshop baby bumps on us.
That's a close one. The New York baby bumps, that would have been terrible.
Very
what happened
frightening.
then?
Well, we escaped out of the chamber through the web of tunnels under the Capitol, where the mole people spend their lives writing tax laws using hideous quills dipped in Chuck Schumer's regurgitated fecal pap.
Chuck Schumer's regurgitated fecal pap.
Yes.
All right. And where did you go from there?
Oh, well, not wanting to risk going home and not finding a good parking space, I had the police drive us to Lisa Murkowski's home, where her husband had glasses of wine and a fistful of roofies awaiting us.
Wow. What happened next?
Well, when I awoke in a stupor, I felt a sense of pride that the Congress had not been intimidated. Or maybe they had. I can't fucking remember. and that we had completed our constitutional duty, whatever the fuck that was. It had been a long time since the Capitol was last attacked during the War of 1812, the year of my prom. But once again, the forces of democracy had prevailed. Yes. And now we have a segregationist in the White House we can finally work with to get things done. For example, like fucking with the relief checks for a few months while Americans drown in their own lung fluids.
Well said. Thank you so much, Senator Susan Collins of the great state of Maine. What a privilege.
Thank you, David. And you can just call it just the state of Maine. Don't overdo it.
Okay.
I'm Senator Susan Collins, and I like to put birdseed in my bunghole.
and your hoo-ha.
And my hoo-ha.
That was one of my favorite syndicated ripoffs of Laugh-In. It was like it had a country and western feel to it. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha?
Remember hoo-ha?
Yeah, that was right after hee-haw.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you, Senator Susan Collins. That was Martha Previte. Go to patreon.com/Martha Previte and find out more about her. And Senator Susan Collins, did you lose weight?
What do you mean?
You look great.
Oh, thank you, David.
Jim Earl joins us in Kennebunk, Maine. That was hysterical, as always. When is the next Diabetic Fury? Tell me.
That would be February 13th, Valentine's Day, kind of practically.